Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing this dead hot girl makeup look. I'm calling this Drop Dead Gorgeous. I think that title's so freaking clever. Wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to execute this look, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. I made it very glam and smoky, yet dead, and I actually feel like real good because it's like... Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you're subscribed and your bell is selected so you know when I upload my next one, and let's get started. All right, so I'm going to start with my face and my foundation and everything because I feel like that is going to give me a good base for what I will be doing with the rest of my skin, just because I want my face to be very fair and pale and just as light as possible because we are dead. So what I think would be kind of cool too, I wish I planned this better, is if I gave myself a spray tan so that you could see me like being alive everywhere else. You could really tell that I was dead. But if you want to go for that more realistic look, then just don't give yourself a spray tan and be pale all over. So I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Primer. Apply it onto the skin. This way, everything that I put on my face will go on more smoothly. And if you are doing this for Halloween, this will be good for you so that it really does last. You don't have to use this one, just use whatever you have. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my lightest foundation. Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Swan. So I'm gonna go in with that. And I didn't wet my beauty blender. Just going to stipple this into my skin. This isn't really that far off from my natural skin tone, to be honest. And I'm also avoiding my eye area just because I'm not going to be putting concealer here because we are going to be darkening that and making us look even more dead. But I am going to bring this down my neck. I'm also going to be putting this on my chest. I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows now. I know I'm kind of going a little bit out of order. I want to use the Anastasia Medium Brown Brow Wiz just because the color is a little bit more what I'm going for. I want that darker, ashier look. So that's what I'm going to use to fill in my brows today. Now I'm going to go in with the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC and I'm going to prime my eyes, but I'm also going to carve these out and make them really, really pronounced just because I want them to be a little bit more like Instagram glammy brow than I normally do. I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever H104 powder to set my eyelid area. I'm using a Sigma F35 brush. And I am actually going to be setting my under eye area, even though I didn't put anything there at all. I don't want those shadows to fall. I still want this to look like it's real. And if there's shadow falling and then sticking anywhere, then I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm going to use this all over my face to set the foundation. And my neck and chest too, since I brought this everywhere. All right, I'm going to grab my Sigma Small Contour Brush, the F05. I think I'm gonna go into Bandwagon. This is an eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. It's a very cool toned grayish color. I've got eyeshadow all over me already. I'm gonna use this to start hollowing out my cheeks. Going right where my cheekbone is. If anything, you wanna go a little bit higher rather than lower. And I am going to be switching just to a Sigma F25 brush. I'm going to bring this here and make this a little bit more pronounced and kind of carry this down like this. Bring it up. I'm grabbing a little bit of that Makeup Forever S116 powder, that middle one, just to kind of add a touch of warmth to this. And I'm also going to correct a little bit of it with the powder. Bring a little bit under here, under my lip, actually a lot. And then blending it out with my powder brush. We're going to bring the contour powder here on the sides of my temples. And then when I have a nice base, I'm gonna go in with that eyeshadow to add the coolness. Making this almost skeletal and kind of creating this little shape here. And really packing it on here because I want this to look really, really hollow. Get it in the hairline so you don't have any like brightness showing from your skin. Okay, and now I'm gonna use this shadow to contour my nose. I'm using the Luxie 182 brush. And I'm going to bring it here and start kind of hollowing out the eyes as well, just to start mapping this out. I'm really wanting this to be a very snatched nose contour, just because I want it to be very dramatic and make a statement, especially because this is supposed to be like a glam babe type look. So I'm wanting this to just be very like this dead girl knew how to do her makeup, dyed, I don't know what, blending too hard maybe, I don't know. I think this girl has a nice snatched nose contour. Yes. And then we're gonna bring this down, blend it out, and then go in with the light powder from Makeup Forever H104 and just brighten up the center. And we're also gonna bring this here on the sides of the nose. I'm using a Smith 124 brush, by the way. This is a totally unnecessary brush. Just use a very, very stiff brush that you have. Any one will do. I just use this one because I bought it for contouring. Wasn't a fan of it for contouring, but it ended up working out nicely for steps like these. I figured since I bought it, I might as well use it. Okay, I'm also gonna use the other side of this Luxie brush, and I'm going to start like really emphasizing my lips and contouring those. So I'm bringing it here all along the edges and then using the fluffy side to blend it out. I'm also gonna bring it on the outside on the top. Some nice plump lips. Blend it out. I'm bringing a little bit into the Cupid's bow, right in that little divot, and a little bit on the outsides of it as well. A little bit more in the corners. Use your finger to blend. That way it's not too perfect. And I feel like this step, because I'm wanting to really blank out and make my lips a little bit more nude, this kind of helps them give that plump effect, where I'm not gonna be able to do that with lipstick really. So this makes them look a little bit more plump right away. Give that dead look. Yeah, you'll see it all in the end. Okay, I'm gonna go sit on a pillow. So now we can see more of the body contouring. I still have to do my jawline and everything, but yes. So I'm gonna be using the actual contour powder S116 first, and then again going back in with that shadow, but I feel like this gives me a nice base for what I want. Bring it down the neck, but leave the center pretty light. So I just got really quiet and I just focused on shading everything. I definitely recommend pulling up a picture of either a skeleton or something like that, just so that you can get a good idea of where your placement should be with these shadows. So I'm just doing this. I will just show some of the footage so that you can see exactly kind of like what I'm doing. I just slowly work up to more shading. Don't just apply a ton of color at once and then try to blend it out. I feel like that ends up looking crazy messy, at least for me. What I would do is just slowly build up the color, slowly add the shadows. Take your time. Give yourself enough time to do this before you go out. But if you do it, it will look awesome in the end. And so now I'm gonna be focusing on my boobs and shading around there. I can't really show you too much, but since this is like a hot girl, dead girl, I think adding the boobs really kind of brings that look to that hot girl level. Okay, so I think the chest is pretty much done. I might go back at the end and kind of shade it just a little bit, but yeah, I think it looks somewhat real. I think like even just going over it with like a really soft brush, like I just used the Anastasia A7 brush. It's a really, really nice soft brush, and just kind of going over some of those areas and make sure that they're a little bit more diffused and not so harsh and drawn on. I also went in with a little bit of Barcelona Beach from Makeup Geek. It's a little bit deeper, so I put them in the areas where I wanted it to be even darker. And I might even go in with a little bit more at the end just to really hollow out those areas. Moving on to the eyeballs. So I'm going to grab that same E25 brush from Sigma that we've been using, and I'm going to grab the Barcelona Beach shade from Makeup Geek and really start hollowing out the eyes, connecting it to that nose contour. So the nose contour was here. We really want this to be dark up in there. Really just like feel where your bone is, your natural bone, and that's the line you want to go to. So my bone's here and it kind of stops here. So I'm gonna bring that there, right where that bone is. You could even do this like with your eyes closed and just feel where your bone naturally goes. Now I'm gonna blend that out just a little bit with my finger, because you don't want this to be like too perfectly poofed. I mean, you want it to be blended, but like more of like a messy, like worn in blend than like a smooth airbrush blend. And I'm not wanting to go like full skeletal. You bring this however you want to bring this. If you want to go full skull with the eyes, that would look awesome. So I do want the outer eye to be a little hollow, and I do want the inner eye to be a little hollow. Down in here, like more eye baggy. Any point going with any lighter color just to lighten it up so it gives that more diffused sort of like seeping through the skin look rather than just like dark eyeshadow. Bring in that more purple. Ooh, getting that outer area. This is, I want it to look more hollow rather than like an actual skeleton. Okay, so that's a little much. And again, I'm just feeling where my bone is naturally. So it'll probably hit you a little bit differently. But see, here's what I love is when you hollow this out right here and this is hollowed here, now that cheekbone looks like really high. So you look really sunken in like you're dead. And see, I'm not getting that effect over here. So I'm kind of like working on it to see how I can make it look kind of like that side where that cheekbone really pops. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Fleshpot lipstick from MAC. I think I have a little bit of another lipstick on top, so I need to kind of like wipe that off. I want this to be very, very nude. I'm just gonna tap it in. Should be good. And then I'm gonna take this in the center of my lips, like this. Okay, so I'm ready to make this a little bit more glam, so I feel like this is a little odd, but I'm gonna go in with highlighter. This is the MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimension Skin Finish. This is a very, very light, pale highlighter. It's beautiful. If you have fair skin, this is perfect. I'm not sure how this is gonna look if you have a deeper complexion, but if you are trying out this look and going for that more dead look, this still might work even if you have a deeper complexion. I don't know though, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this right here in between that darkness of the eye and the darkness of the cheekbone. We are skipping blush today. Kind of bring it up along here. You could even go in with like a smaller brush if you want to, but oof, there you are. Kind of bring it a little bit down in here. This is what makes it the glam version of this look. I'm gonna bring this highlighter right on the tip of the nose and right down the center of the nose as well. I'm gonna bring that here on the Cupid's bow. And I'm also gonna bring this up on the brow bone. Okay, I'm gonna deepen up this contour in my crease just because I wanna do a soft smoky eye just to give it a little bit more of a vampy look. I'm gonna go into this eyeshadow. This is from MAC. It's called Blackberry. It is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. It's very cool toned purple, and I think it's gonna be really pretty all over the eyelids. Lightly pat this on the eye, and you can see I'm holding really far back on my brush just because I want this to be smoky, but I don't want to take away from the hollowness of the eyes. So this is going to kind of vamp it up a little bit while still keeping us dead and sunken in. I'm also going to bring that under the eye, the fluffy brush. Also, to make this a little glammy, I'm gonna use that mocha shade on an E25 brush from Sigma and really go along that bottom lash line. Do one of these deals, kind of like what I did in my smoky cat eye video. Just because she's fierce, this is where we're adding more of the glam touches. If you legit just wanted to be straight up dead, you don't have to do all these little glam things. This is what makes it more girly, so you still look cute in pictures. You know, you look dead but like cute in pictures, not just like a dead person in pictures. I will be applying lashes, so I'm bringing this here right at the lash line. You could do a wing if you wanted to, but I kind of just wanted this to be more of a blown out smoky eye. I'm gonna go into that LO4 really small brush with the highlighter, and I'm going to bring it right here on the very inner corner and highlight right there. And then in my waterline, I'm gonna go into this brown eyeliner from Ardency In. I'm gonna pop it in there and then smoke it out. But I'm only bringing it to where the lightness is. Now I'm just going in with some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. All right, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like this. I love it. I feel dead and Halloween-y, but like hot and sexy at the same time. I feel like I would look awesome in pictures, like at a party type deal, which I feel like we all kind of want to look like that. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what other Halloween tutorials you'd like to see from me. I have like one more planned that I'm going to do for sure, but we'll see. We'll see where this takes us. I don't know. If you want to see more Halloween videos, I will link my Halloween playlist down below so you can check that out because I used to be a Halloween freak. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you very soon. Bye.